Welcome to TAG's virtual campus tour. This tour will give you a quick overview of the campus and the key buildings here at UCLan. Don't worry, there'll still be plenty to explore when you come here in person. The tour will take about 10 minutes, so let's crack on. This is Foster Building. The most important thing you need to know about Foster is that it is home of the I, the one-stop shop for student information, the place to go when you need some help. Lots of services have hot desks in the I, and the I team are always on hand to point you in the right direction. In Foster Building, you will also find the Foster Sports Centre so you can keep yourself fit and healthy whilst you are studying at UCLan. There is also one of the largest places to eat on campus, as well as the Mitchell and Kenyon Cinema, Preston's only independent cinema. I'm now taking you through Foster to Maudland. Through these doors are Maudland and Leighton buildings, where physics, maths, forensics and biological sciences are predominantly taught. We don't have time to go in all of the buildings on campus today, but if you are interested in the learning spaces for your subject, you can arrange for a more personalised tour. Now on to Darwin, Wharf and more. Ahead of you now you can see Darwin and Wharf buildings, and over to the right is Marsh Building, where you will find the health centre open to all UCLan students, giving you easy access to a doctor on campus. Wharf Building on the left is used by the motorsport students, and Darwin ahead is predominantly used by our psychology students. Darwin is also home to the largest 3D lecture theatre in Europe. On we go to Harris Building. Marsh Building ahead of you, currently the home of student services, won't be with us for much longer. It's being knocked down to make way for a brand new sports centre. There are also sports facilities at UCLan's Preston Sports Arena, a mile off campus. There you'll find pitches and courts for numerous sports, as well as track and field facilities, a cycle circuit and more. The campus is very close to the town centre. If you turn right at the end of this street, you're about 5 minutes walk away from the main high street and the train station. You will notice quite a few student halls surrounding the campus. Some are university owned and some are private halls. You can choose between ensuite, where you have the luxury of having your own toilet and shower, or cluster flats where you can share a bathroom with the rest of your flatmates. Well, here's Harris Building, where it all started in 1828, when UCLan was once the Harris Institution for the Diffusion of Knowledge. Now Harris Building is home to the Faculty of Arts and Humanities and Social Sciences and features great learning spaces, like our Moot Courtroom. Harris Building is a bit of a labyrinth, so if you have a class here, give yourself plenty of time. On we go to our ultra-modern media factory. Over to your right you'll see Fowle Building, with the big poster on the front. In Fowle you will find Wiser, the place to go for study skills support. Wiser provide one-to-one tuition and group workshops to help you develop your study skills and hopefully improve your grades. As you can see, we are passing by Foster Building again. Up ahead and to the left are little terrace houses that are the forensic science crime scene houses, which are set up as dummy murder scenes, but you won't get a chance to see it as the blinds are usually closed. They were left open once and someone called the police thinking there had been a real murder. Being in the city centre, there isn't a lot of green space on campus, but you will find a few areas where you can lie on the grass, or you can just head to one of Preston's parks, including Avenham Park, which is a large park just off the main high street in town. This is our media factory, home of performing arts and film and media students, and a huge range of media equipment and facilities, such as dance studios and theatre spaces. Now I know what you're thinking, but no, it's not made of Lego. We are now making our way to the Computing and Technology Building, also called the C&T Building. You have probably spotted the Students' Union up ahead, but don't worry, I'll be telling you all about that building next. This is the C&T Building, which provides numerous computing suites and allows 24-hour access to a wide range of IT equipment available to the students. Let's move on to the Students' Union. This is the UCLan Students' Union. Now you may think the Students' Union is just a place to drink, but it really is much more. Yes, there are bars and award-winning nightclub, but the SU also is about improving your student experience, offering help and support and raising hell with the big guns if the SU think you are getting an unfair deal. You will also find a host of clubs and societies, shops and places to eat. I have no doubt that you spotted the big metal building to the right. That is the Students' Union nightclub 53 Degrees. The club hosts a range of entertainment from comedy nights to club nights, with live bands and pop and indie music in between. The big students' night is promo. currently held on a Thursday, where drinks are on offer and you can dance the night away to indie music upstairs and dance to good old cheesy pop music downstairs. We are now about halfway through the tour and are making our way to Victoria Building. Over on the right is the Adelphi Building, where the big guns of the university live. They are the people who decide how the university is run, with a lot of influence from the Students' Union. We are now outside Victoria Building, and this is where you'll find the artists and fashion designers. Here at UCLan we have some real award-winning talent. Victoria is the main building for the fashion, photography, interior design and animation. This building is art heaven. Look out for the art exhibitions in the main foyer throughout the year. The part of campus we are heading towards now is where the health and business schools are based. The UCLan building is our specialist purpose-built state-of-the-art building for the School of Dentistry. Due to the very expensive, highly specialised equipment housed within UCLan building, access is very strict, so unless you are a dentistry student, this is probably the most of UCLan building you will ever get to see. Harrington is home to the Faculty of Health and Social Care, and in here you'll find the largest lecture theatre on campus, a large refectory, and the Faculty of Health and Social Care Advice Centre for any queries you may have. Let's move on to Brook. Round the next corner is campus security. Campus security is manned 24 hours a day. In here, the team are watching what is going on across the university using the CCTV cameras, which pretty much cover the whole campus. If you ever feel unsafe on campus or think you have spotted someone who looks suspicious, make sure you contact security. Brook Building is the home of nursing and caring sciences and public health and clinical sciences. In other words, our nursing, complementary medicine, midwifery and allied health students, to name a few. Brook houses the Gay Analyst Lab, sports injury clinics, clinical skills labs and is home of Bertha, the birthing simulator. We are nearly done, on to Greenbank. Around Brook and Greenbank are more university-owned halls, and behind Brook is Plungington Road, affectionately known as Plungy, where you'll find a lot of student houses. Greenbank is home to the Lancashire Business School and School of Sport, tourism and the outdoors. Obviously there isn't much capacity for the outdoor activities in Greenbank, so we have the UCLan Outdoor Centre in Llangollen, North Wales. In Greenbank you'll also find the Institute for Postgraduate Dentistry and more clinical skills labs for the health students. There are also some examples of the interesting projects that go on in UCLan to give students work experience, such as UK Progress, the public relations company staffed by final year students. You've probably spotted the car park we are walking through, but don't get too excited. If you live in halls or within a set distance from campus, you will not get a permit, unless there are special circumstances. Whitingdale is cluster flats, but as I mentioned before, you can also find ensuite flats in other halls. The university-owned halls are covered by campus security and hall wardens, so there is always someone on hand if you need help. On to the final building of the tour, the place you may find yourself at 4 in the morning, the library. For those of you who have lost your bearings, the UCLan building is to our right and Adelphi building is straight in front of you. We haven't covered the entire campus on this tour, but I reckon that it would take about 20 minutes to walk between the two furthest points on the campus. Carrying on straight down this road will take you to the Adelphi roundabout, where you will find a few student-friendly pubs and another route into town, often popular on nights out as it is lined with pubs. The library is generally open 24/7 during the academic year, with the times varying during holiday periods. In the library you will find numerous computers and laptops. The library has recently undergone a massive transformation to create a new learning space on the ground floor, as well as nips and tucks on the other floors, and there are still plans to improve it further. As well as the numerous resources in the library, we also have many online resources which, once you enrol, you can access from the comfort of your own home. If we peek round the corner, you can see the Futures Hub. This is one place all students need to visit. With CV development, electives and workshops, there is a lot of support to help you become an employable graduate. You would be foolish not to milk it for all it's worth. I'm going to take you back to Foster to complete our tour. I hope you have enjoyed this short tour of the campus. Now you've had the chance to look around, make sure you explore the rest of the tag site to find out what it's really like to be a student here by reading about the experiences of current UCLan students. If you want to learn more about UCLan, the campus and the facilities, contact the university. They are always happy to help, and there is no need to wait for an open day. Here is where the tour ends. Thank you for coming with me. Bye for now.